Hey y'all, Miss Brown here, your 8th grade science teacher. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick class recording for today, and that way any of my absent people will have what they need to do. So let me hop into my period 2. So today is Tuesday, October 20th, almost Halloween. Okay, let me double click and get this guy going. Slowpoke today. Okay, sweet. So here we go. Remember, my homepage has changed. So WebEx link, hey, class recording, me eating popcorn. And then week 10, it's week 10. So I've got a little 10, me holding up a 10 sign. So click on that. So what we did today was we went over our periodic table people and we watched a quick Meet the Elements video and then we took a quick quiz. I'm calling it a quiz, but it really was just a class activity. So I'm going to do a class grade. So check your milk carton. So page 35 of your journal, the class milk carton page. Let me see where it is. Right here. And page 35. So these are a periodic table people right here. So you cut them out and you tried to organize them the best way you could. And then you're going to draw the missing periodic table person on this milk carton. So here is the answer. So you can pull this in, make it bigger if you want, and it will open it in a new kind of window and make it nice and big for you. And then what I want you to do is I want you to look at this and see if you can tell any kind of trend. So talk about notices, wonders. My people that were here, I had them do it on Post-it notes, but you can just kind of think out loud is fine. And I'm going to kind of walk you through what I noticed and what I kind of saw. So I'm noticing that they're in columns. And I noticed they're in columns according to their body type, so like the symbols inside their body. Then I'm also noticing that the first row has 1 arm, the second row has 2 arms, and the third row has 3 arms. Then I'm noticing as the bodies go down, they get a little bit thicker, a little bit chunkier. So we have like, summer bod, post-Thanksgiving bod, right before New Year's bod. And then I'm also noticing that their headdresses, so I'm calling it like a little like headband or a headdress, they're a little bit different. So this is supposed to represent column 1 of the periodic table, and this is supposed to represent column 2 of the periodic table. So let me open periodic table. Let me see which one I come up with. You all know I don't ever find the one that I like the best. ptable.com. Came prepared today. So ptable.com is my favorite periodic table. I know, y'all. I'm a science nerd. I can't help it. So this is column 1. So this right here, hydrogen, is represented by this periodic person. So I have 1 arm with 1 finger. Why do you think? Well, because hydrogen has, hydrogen has 1 electron. So I have 1 arm because there's 1 ring, and there's 1 finger on the hand because I have 1 electron. Then if I look down here, lithium, and you can see it on the side right here, lithium has 3 electrons. So that means that I have 2 in the first shell and then 1 in the third shell. So if I look at my periodic table person, I'm noticing 2 arms for the 2 shells. I have 1 arm with 2 in the first, and then my second arm or my second shell with 1 electron. So the arms represent the shells and the fingers represent the electrons. The bodies get bigger because as you go down the periodic table, you end up increasing your atomic number. So as you increase your atomic number, you're increasing your protons, neutrons, electrons. So you're adding more marbles to the bag. The more marbles you have in the bag, the heavier the bag is. So that's why the periodic bodies get thicker as you go down, because those atoms are bigger. And then last but not least, if I can zoom in, you guys can see the headdresses or like the headbands. So this one has 2 dots, this one has 3, this one has 4. And then as I scroll over, if it lets me, I have 5, 6, 7, and then 8. So that's supposed to represent the valence electrons. And remember my little, I almost said trip, my quick trick, my trips. Y'all, it's been a long day. Column 1 has 1 valence. Column 2 has 2 valence. 3 through 12 do not count for this rule. So I remember when it scoots down, these ones don't count. Column 13 has 3 valence. 14 has 4. 15 has 5. 16 has 6, 17 has 7, and 18 has 8 valence electrons. So the headdress or the headband with the dots is telling you how many valence electrons, which is pretty cool. So this is hydrogen and helium in the first row. Then this second row is lithium through neon. And then the last one is sodium through calcium. So it's the first row, the second row, so first row, second row, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then the third row, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So that's what it's supposed to represent, y'all. So our missing one is right here, aluminum. And I can tell because it's in the 13th row. So if I go here, this one has 3 dots, which means it's 3 valence electrons. One sec. Has 3 valence electrons. And then this one down here is missing. So I'm going to draw my periodic table person like aluminum. So aluminum's atomic number is 13. So you kind of need to think the headdress is going to look the same. The body's going to look the same, maybe a little bit wider. And I'm going to add a third arm because I have a third shell. This hand is going to have 8 full fingers because there's 2 in the first shell, 8 in the second, which makes 10. And if it has 13, that leaves my third arm to have 3 fingers. So you are going to draw that on your milk carton right here. And then we hop back. And then, like I said, talk about your notices and wonders. When you're done with that, you are going to watch this quick video that I have. It's called Meet the Elements. It's fabulous, y'all. It's one of my favorite bands. I know. Nerd alert. And you're going to look at the lyrics and you're going to think like, is there anything I learned? Is there anything in this song that's going to help me remember? What did I notice in the music video? Because it's a really great music video. So watch this. It's 3 minutes. Kind of look at the lyrics. Take some minutes to think about it. And then when you're done, y'all, you are going to go to the quick quiz. So the quick quiz is right here. And y'all will just hit preview or take. And there's 20 questions. Let's try the first one together. So, one sec. So this first question is asking about, it's like a mystery. So each question, it wants you to figure out what the element is. So what you're going to do is, it says, this element is in the same group as lead with fewer protons than sodium. So you might have to pull up an alphabetical list so that way you don't have to search for them and find lead. Lead is right here and it's number 82. So it is in column 14. So this one, and it says it has less protons than sodium. So sodium is right here. It's number 11. So tin has 50 protons, so that's not less than 11. Germanium has 32, that's not less than 11. Silicon has 14, that's not less than 11. But carbon has 6, so that's less than 11. So I'll go here and I'll type carbon, and then I'll move on to the next one, y'all. And I got to figure out what the other 19 mystery elements are. That's it, y'all, for Tuesday, October 20th, grade 8 pre-AP Science. And y'all fill my buckets each and every day. Overflowing. Bye, y'all. Don't forget, test on Friday, Unit 2. Everything in the Unit 2 Science Journal is fair game for the tech check on Tuesday. Bye, y'all.